Have you thought about moving and the idea of getting stuck between selling your home and finding the next home is stressful? Well, good news because I have a plan and a strategy that you can use to sell and buy at the same time without losing your mind. I'm Cameron Wilson, and I help sellers like you make the best decisions to help build their net worth as they are looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate. As you look at moving from one house to the next, there is a predictable strategy that I like to run with people. Now, everyone's strategy is a little bit different, but here's what I typically run with most people, and I advise most people to do. I would like to look at your situation and see if you're a little bit different. So you can always reach out to me. We can make a plan there. The first thing that I say every seller should do is to get 100% ready to list your home. The two big paths that you can take is you can either find the house that you're going to buy first and make an offer, or you can put your home on the market, hoping that you will find the place that you're going to move. Either way, you need to be 100% ready to list. Now, with me, I always tell sellers to do three main things. You need to deep clean, declutter, and depersonalize. We want your home to look like a model home when you list your house. So it can never be too clean. There can never be too much room. And people don't want to see your family when they're trying to imagine themselves living in that house. Think model home and you'll be ready to go. I often tell people that garages don't sell homes. Take half of your closet, half of the clothes that are in there, start to pack those, throw them in boxes in the garage, and then your closet automatically looks bigger. So get 100% ready to list. Our next step is to make sure that you are fully approved with a lender. I want to know the exact game plan that we need to run. Some people are able to buy their next house without actually selling their house. Others need to sell their house for top dollar to be able to afford. This will depend on which plan we're actually going to run because we have a lot of options here. Also, if you don't need to sell, we should talk about if you should rent your house out because that might be way more beneficial in the long run because you get all of the benefits from being an investor, but you probably have a better interest rate than an investor would get. Then we're going to start the house hunt. This might just be online, identifying a few properties that you would like. I want to make sure that there's properties out there. So if we sell your house, you will have somewhere to go. So it's not just this leap of faith that will put your house on the market and you're going to find the perfect next house in your perfect price range and everything. I want to ensure that you are approved for a certain amount and there are houses out there that are great for you. Next is we are actually going to list your home. Depending on the market, this might take days, weeks, or even months to get your home sold. So I want to start that process while we are looking for homes. We're going to list your homes and we are going to run an intense marketing campaign to get the highest and best dollar. This sounds counterintuitive, but listing your home a little bit low can actually help you net the most amount of money. So as you're looking for homes, we can list your home and do it for a little bit lower to create a feeding frenzy of buyers that will actually bid your home up and net you the most amount of money. It puts you in control as the seller because we are making your home a seller's market, even if we happen to be in a buyer's market. And so we can dive deeper into that strategy when you and I discuss this. The next step is as we're in the search, it kind of depends on where your home goes. If your home is getting offers or if you're finding the right house, those are the two big things that might happen. Now, what we're going to do is either way, we can make it contingent. What this means is if someone makes an offer on your house that you are living in and you have yet to find your house, you can make a contingency offer, meaning you accept the buyer's offer. It's contingent upon you finding your next property. If you can't find your next property, you can cancel the contract and we can go back on the market or you don't have to close. Now, there is a reverse of that where if you find a home that is perfect for you, but you haven't sold your home yet, we are going to add a contingency that you will buy this home once you sell. Now, neither of those are ideal. And ideally, we are moving both homes along at the exact same time because then we can align those close dates. So when you're moving from one house to another, which is actually the last step of this, is to figure out our plan to align those move in and move out dates. There's a lot of different strategies we can use for this. There's things that are like rent back or possession dates that are the two big ones that we will use as we try to get you just straight from the house you're selling to the home that you're buying. This can be a stressful time because there's so much going on. The good news is I'm here to help you out with all of it. We have plans and we can walk you through all the different strategies and we can get creative as we look for the best pathway for you. So as you're looking to do this, I have a few more tips. Tip number one, worry more about the purchase and getting it for a good price than selling your home for a great price. You'll be better off in the long run. Here's what I mean by that. As we go to find your next house, that is where we're going to negotiate and try to find the best deal for you. If we can get the best deal on the buy, it won't matter as much on the sell side. And so we can look at what is the best balance for buying for the best and selling for the best. But typically, if we want buy and sell at the same time, it's best to find the house and then list at a great price, which might even be under market value just to get the best price. The second tip that I have is use one agent. If you're moving out of a state, you should have one agent that's in charge of everything. So if you are moving to Utah from somewhere else, reach out because I can connect and make a plan with that other agent so we are on the same page, so we can still do the same plan and align the move in, move out dates because we will be on the same team. Get the agents on the same team, or if you're staying all in one area, just use one agent. And tip number 3, know that there are options out there. If we find like the best house and we are not sold yet and we can't figure it all out, we have a lot of different options. One being like a bridge loan. There are a lot of case-by-case scenarios that we can go through, and it will just depend on how things are going with you and what we should do. So if you're thinking about this, there's no perfect timing, but with the right plan, you don't need to have the perfect timing. You just need a guide, and I'm here to help you. So if you're thinking of moving, let's talk through options and come up with a strategy that best works for you and getting you into your new house.